there are people who believe that these are the final days of the world. And some people believe this are upset, and some people believe it are excited. And some people think that it's an exciting thing because it's going to fulfill the biblical prophecies and stuff like that. And a couple years ago, I was commissioned actually to write a song for a documentary put out by Channel 4 UK, a subsidiary of the BBC, about people who believe that these are the final days. And I came up with this song. When I was writing a song, it's like the only thing I was told was that this woman called me on a Monday, and she was from England. She had this very heavy British accent, and I had trouble understanding what she was saying. You know what these Brits have done with the English language, right? And but what I got was that something about the world was going to end, and I had till Saturday to write a song about it, something like that. And then I was supposed to read the book of Revelation, and read the New York Times, and see how the current events of the day are fulfilling those prophecies. So I started working on the song, and I was concerned that I didn't know what the angle of the movie was. Was I going to be participating in something that I didn't believe in? On either side of the spectrum. So I reverted back to something that my friend and all of our friends, Pete Seeger, told us once and many, many times, is always to look for the common ground. What's the common ground? And that sometimes, he also said that sometimes the greatest discovery you can make is the right question. And what occurred to me was that the common ground is whether you believe these are the final days or not, what you're going to do. How are you going to live your life today? Are you going to be a voice of doom and destruction or a vehicle of peace and healing? So this song came out of it. It's called What You Gonna Do. Hurricanes are storming through. The earth is quaking under you. War is raging all around. Acid rain is pouring down. 7 plagues, HIV, poison rivers, PCBs, 9/11, 666. Is this the apocalypse? Some say the end is near. Signs are everywhere. But brother, tell me if it's true. What you gonna do? The sky is black, the moon is red. A dragon laughs with 7 heads. Who said the beast was dead? Is that his mark on you? And as we proudly march to war, Armageddon, shock and awe. Who hears a knocking at their door? Who's letting light shine through? Some say the end is near. Signs are everywhere. So brother, tell me if it's true. What you gonna do? Will you send your neighbor's son to war, or find a way to help the poor? So many souls in times of need, so many mouths to feed. Or will you feed the fear of doom? Hey man, it's up to you. So brother, tell me if it's true. What you gonna do? what you gonna do if it's true? Thank you very much. What we're doing, for those of you folks who just walked in, we're doing a no set list set tonight. So it's like you guys call the shots. You tell me the topic, tell me what's been going on in your life. We'll sing a song about it, even if we have to make one up.
That's right. Listening to your inner voice.
Listening to your inner voice. Well, when I was a kid, I had lots and lots of imaginary friends. In fact, I had so many imaginary friends that when we would play games, sometimes there wasn't enough room for everybody to play. So they would go play somewhere else. And after a while, they started realizing they were having more fun playing with each other than playing with me. And one by one, they peeled off and went away, but this one imaginary friend just kept hanging around. His name was California Cool. And I called him that because every time I saw him, he was wearing a Beach Boys t-shirt. One day I brought him to school for show and tell. Everybody laughed at me. My physics teacher got very mad. She said, "Spook, you're 23 years old. When are you going to grow up?" Did you ever get the feeling that there's someone watching you? A shadow darting through the trees, a whisper in the nighttime breeze, a gentle voice calling to you. Don't mention it to no one, don't tell your friends at school. The common kid won't understand. He'll say, "You're going crazy, man." But he don't know California Cool. Can everybody help me with this part right here? It goes like this. Here we go. California Cool. Just sing it one time. California Cool. All right, thanks. He's a messenger from heaven with a sacred job to do. Working hard behind the scenes, rarely heard, seldom seen, and only by the utmost astute. Everybody knows a fool, but only the hippest kids all know California Cool. Say what? California Cool. One more time. Whoa, California Cool. He blew whispers to Columbus, smote Chaucer on the pate. He offered Saul a different path, helped Albert Einstein with his math. He walked this earth as many a saint. He's known by many faces and by twice as many names. But once you see beyond the trap of thinking that there's just one path, the love of God is all that remains. Everybody knows a fool, but only the hippest kids all know California Cool. California Cool. Whoa, California Cool. His lack of dogma kind of freaked me out. Duality had me stuck in my mind, but his good vibrations really knocked me out. I left both east and west behind. If you get that feeling someday walking down the street, or try to realize we need to recognize the eyes of God in each and every soul that we meet. Everybody knows a fool, but only the hippest kids all know California cool. I didn't hear you on that one. California cool. Let's do it one more, nice and loud. California cool.